Hello, Internet Magic Man here from MMOBomb.com, bringing you another first look video. This time it's Crush Online, Wanderer of Time, currently in closed beta, so you gotta get a key somewhere. Maybe you might be able to do it on MMOBomb.com in a couple of days, just saying. This one is published by GAMESinFLAMES, developed by Joy Impact. You might remember them from Ica Online. But this is a PvP MMO with some MOBA in it. But don't mistake it for a MOBA game. It has MOBA elements of battle. We'll get to it. So let's log in. Now, I've got a character I've leveled up to about level 17. You'll get there pretty quickly. But for the interest of first look, as we spend 15-20 minutes in the game here, let's create a character real quick so I can show you some of the basic stuff at the beginning. Down the left-hand side of the screen, you've got your class. You've got what weapon you want to take a look at on your character there. You've got some costume options, including a... well, there you go. And your ability diagram showing you how the power skews on that particular class. On the right-hand side, you have select a nation. Now, you don't have any clue what these nations are, or the lore behind them, or what, so if you didn't go to the website and do some research on the nations to know which one you want, pick whichever icon you think is the prettiest. But this is the crux of the game, gang. These three nations are constantly at war. So while you're playing your MMO and doing your questing and running your little dungeons and beating bosses and things like that and having fun and leveling up and everything, the entire world is at war, and all these little regions are constantly going at each other. You'll get random pop-ups asking you, a battle's broken out here, do you want to join it? So it is very, very dynamic. Why do you want to take over these regions? Well, there's actual control things that make you want to do it, that incentivize you for doing it. Your faction, your nation can get X benefits by taking over certain areas of the map. So we'll pick that one. Classes, you have 3, and they are gender locked off the bat here. So you've got the Saint, which uses blades, dual guns, wands. You've got your assassin, well, a Punisher. It's an assassin class using daggers and bows. And you've got your Guardian. So the Guardian and the Punisher are male, and the Saint is female. Not much to speak of on character creation. Pick a face, pick a hair, pick a default type of costume, hair color, eye color, and then you can part 1, 2, and 3 the different layers of your costumes if you want to change the colors there. Now, for my 17, I picked a Saint. So let's go with a Punisher here. And we'll do that, and what do I, let's, I don't, do I get to really pick? Like, can I pick dagger first? Because I think I picked bow messing around with this a little earlier. See, I ended up with the bow anyway, so it's just a preview window then. Nadell, and we'll log in there. And we'll start off with our quests right away, so, boom. Let me close some menus here. I don't have any rewards for connections. Right-click to move, and then you'll notice that the hotbar down below is Q, W, E, and R. Typical MOBA controls. You've got your potions mapped to D and F, and you've got your gear. Notice there's a little box here for me to upgrade my boots. Now, I don't have any SP on this particular map yet, or this particular dungeon, so I can't upgrade these. You're not upgrading your actual abilities. You're upgrading the gear, and in fact, a lot of your abilities, like this one, grants attack and movement speed equal to 30% of your current armor. So upgrading your armor in the middle of battle or in the middle of a dungeon or whatever can impact the stats and the output of your actual abilities. So let's go talk to the fairy, right-click. Look at that, we're at 11 already. We are amazing. We are amazing. Use a basic attack, and I gotta beat up some slimes. Alright, so basic attack, just right-click, and boom, he starts firing. So we've got that. Use one of my abilities. Let's use Q. It inflicts bleeding. Oh, come on, go over here. Q, left-click. Q, the ability is queued up with the Q, W, E, or R, and then triggered with a left-click. So now I've got to use a health potion and a mana potion, so we'll use one of each. And there we go. We've killed 3 slimes, so let's take them to Floyd. Floyd is on our mini-map. We can actually right-click on the mini-map and auto-run, or we've got an auto-move feature here. Now, the auto-move feature is cross-zone, so if it's going to... we're going to stack damage since we're an assassin right now. If it's going to lead you into another zone, it will continue its path. Spend SP to upgrade one of my artifacts. I've got 60 SP on this map. Upgrade my boots. Awesome. Press K to look at my masteries and level 1 up. I've got 4 points from leveling up. Now we've got an attack tree and a defense tree. I'm going to go with straight damage for the first look here, just so we're killing things faster. So we'll throw all 4 in there. And now we got to beat up some bees and some snakes, which conveniently just happen to be right here. There's a snake. And there's a bee. And there's a snake. Is it letting me share these targets? Am I getting anything? Yeah, see, I'm still getting things from those, even though I'm second hitting. So we can share targets. Very nice. We don't have to sit here and fight. I need 1 more snake leather and 3 more bee stings. Oh, there's a bee. Get him. Another bee over here. And a snake. Awesome. We'll nuke the snake real quick. And what do I need? Oh, I need 1 more bee. But I'm being attacked by cobras. I just need a bee. Now I've got an achievement, so this achievement's gonna give me a jewel. We'll get to that in just a second, because we're gonna use that in a quest. Come on, I need a... Oh, no, I don't need a damn bee. I'm done. I can go to Floyd. I didn't even notice that I had killed a bee. Alright, next. Complete. I'm not reading any of this. Open your inventory and equip an artifact. Alright, so now we've got a helmet. Now the helmet, notice, a glorious helmet, 1-star helmet. So it's 1 star. That's kind of the item level of the gear. I've got my basic abilities, and then my step-up abilities. So these boots, if I spend... I have 200 SP, so I click this a few times. Now, you'll notice, just in your typical MOBA interface, that's been upgraded 4 times. If it gets upgraded again, it's at max. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 show you what upgrades you're going to get when you upgrade the glorious helmet. Notice in the upper right of the tooltip, it's got an EP cost of 800. Currently, based on my level, I can equip EP up to 2,000. That's pretty big EP. EP. That's a lot of EP. Right-clicking that, equip it. Now I'm at 1,100, but I leveled, so my cap went up. So that's how your gear is controlled, and we'll put the boots at max just because. So now we're getting all the step bonuses on there. All right, back to our little fairy friend here. So we'll right-click on the map, or we could just click on auto move. Doop. Right-click on you. I can't target. There we go. Nope, we're gonna stack straight damage. Alright, now we've got to go to the camp. So this is gonna be our first zone point into the training camp. So I'm gonna show you, I can click on auto move. It'll ask me when I get to the gate to confirm I want to leave the map, but the path will continue. Oh, it didn't even ask me, sorry. Uh-oh, Volcano Heart was invaded. I told you, it pops up all the time. There's matches going on everywhere. Let's take the damage ring. And we need to equip that. So now I'm getting more gear here. I still need a chest piece, gloves, bracelet, and a necklace and some odds and ends. Oh, here's a bracelet, so we'll equip that. We'll sort this. And we'll go talk to Ren. We'll sell a fragment of Spellstone to him. Right here. Sell, and we'll buy a return scroll. We are just badasses at leveling. Open your inventory and expand it once. Yes, I'm sure about expanding your inventory. So you get that one for a freebie as far as the quest goes. Now, if you want to expand it some more, you got to pay with jewels. Now, jewels are account-bound, not character-bound. So these 46 that I have are shared across all of my characters. So spend accordingly. Spend accordingly. But I'll show you this. And we're just going to nuke all the jewels real quick. So this one will cost 10. This one will cost 20. Now, we won't be able to do this one because we can't afford it. So we're going to click OK anyway. I need more gems. Where can I buy gems? Let's go to our menu. Achievements, rank, friends, guild, settings, section, reinforce, inventory. Where the hell do I buy gems so that I can take a look at the cost? Those are my quests. That's my inventory. That's my character, my details, my strategy skills. Strategy skills are abilities that you can use in the MOBA PvP portion of the game. I'll show that to you. We're going to get a quest as a little tutorial, which the game isn't great at right now. It's not great at giving you tutorials on what's going on all over the world and things like that. It takes you through the systems pretty nicely, but you got to play the game for a while to get a real sense of what is going on across the world here. And why are all these fights and why are all these things popping up on my screen? I don't know. It's not letting me buy gems here. Okay, we know. We'll get this lady's quest. And now is that all the quests in this area? Yep. Now we'll go talk to Shia again. We'll have to kill a couple of things, we'll come back, we'll do some MOBAing, and then we'll jump on to my 17 character so that you can see some of the... See, now that time it did ask me if I wanted to leave. Ugh. Consistency, gang. Consistency. Some of the localization, very funny, so definitely worth reading some of the tooltips and such. Alright, we got that. Spend some SP... For that quest, we'll just keep tossing this between these two and not even doing all of that auto move. So we've got to hunt some cheaper warriors and archers and then get some furs. Looks like our yellow quest, exclamation point, those targets are here. So we'll work our way over there. And these are probably the guys we take out for the fur. Yep. So we've got white cheaper fur. Black cheaper fur. White cheaper fur. Oh, look at this. We got a perfect alternating pattern. My man. Oh, now we screwed up the pattern. Almost there. 3 and 3. This will be 4. Now, you'll notice I'm picking up spell stones. Hold that thought. I'll show you what they do in just a few quests here. And we just need one more black cheaper fur. Alright, we're done there. Head over here, we'll pop our ultimate spinning whirlwind on these warriors and archers, which are probably a bit more beefy than the guys we've been beating up on so far. Take the little ones out. Wind Valley invaded now. Well, that was exciting. That was honestly a little underwhelming. And now we go head on back. So here's the auto-pathing. Not a big fan of auto-pathing, but hey, what are you gonna do? I do like, however, that it shows you on your mini-map the path that your character is going to take. So at least you get an idea of, does it understand where I'm trying to go, or is it going to run me into trees and shit? Even if you right-click on the map somewhere like that, it draws out the path that it's going to take. So, not a fan of auto move, but at least it seems to be done well here. Let's talk a little bit about art style and graphics since we're kind of walking here. You'll notice that the character models and the monster models are a bit on the cartoony side, the black outline type animation look, and then the rest of the world's got this like watercolor kind of pastel vibe to it. It's not gonna blow anybody's socks off, but I think it's gonna be hit or miss. I don't think it's that distracting, but it's certainly not super impressive or anything. It does the job. Yep, we want damage, stacking damage here, so let's equip the boots. Yay, now we have new boots. And we also have our secondary weapon, so let's equip that. Now see what happens down here on my control bar. By pressing space now, I'm switching between two weapons, and they have a totally different set of abilities. The cooldowns are not... let's use W. See, now W here is active as well. So the cooldowns are mutually exclusive to each weapon. And our weapon is grade D. There is a system in the game to level up your weapon and then temper it so that you can do a grade C weapon. Everything kind of comes in that grade D, C, B, A, all the way up. We've got 5 points to spend. We're going to put these in attack speed. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. And one more. What do we want? Lifesteal or life vamp? What do we got on the defense side? Armor, health regen. Yeah, let's sink a point in health regen. Why not? Use the spell stones in your inventory to level up one of your weapons. Okay, so you've seen the spell stones that we've been gathering. I don't think I can stack these, can I? Oh, 255 is a max stack. All right. So these spell stones actually level your weapon up. Now, that's not the grade, which is D. That's this number here, which is its level. So by right-clicking on 5 spell stones, it's spent 1, and you'll notice that I got that much experience into the weapon. Hit it again. There, now it's level 2. So I can sit here and right-click on these one at a time, or I can shift right-click and it'll just spend the correct amount to get me to the next level. That sound effect, ugh. Ugh. Alright, so now my bow is level 10. We're going to leave the dagger at level 1 for right now. Kill 10 minions and use the battle scroll. So this is where the MOBA comes in. We're going to get a tutorial on the PvP aspect of the game in a pretty easy MOBA match. It's just a one-lane affair with some little jungle stuff in between. Now, you don't have to wait for this to queue. It's going to pop automatically. These are the strategy skills we saw earlier that we have the ability to change. As I gain in battle, I will gain the ability to use those. I have 40 SP. I can't really upgrade anything, so we'll just leave it be. Here come my minions, my towers, down in the jungles. You see stuff going down here. Let's take these guys out real quick. Will these count as minions? Probably not. Nope. That would have been silly if they did. Take those out. Of course, I could hide in these. I really want to kill 10 minions. Let's kill 10 minions. Alright, got 2. Use Q. Oh, I didn't have to. It died. Alright, let's use D and pop a potion here. Ouch. 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 Why the... I just want to kill the minions. I didn't want to get near the tower. Seriously, this is the easiest MOBA match you'll ever play, and I just died in it because I'm trying to get 10 minions. Now, the reason I'm doing this way and being overly aggressive about the minions is because I know for a fact, having done this, that the next part of this is kill a tower. And if you don't kill the 10 minions to pop that portion of the quest before you start taking out towers, you will likely take out all the towers, and they won't, by the time you kill the minions, and now you won't be able to kill a tower, you'll have to wait and do it in some other quest. So I'm trying to avoid that. That's why I want to take minions out. I'm being overly aggressive about minions. Get out of the fire. Alright, now activate an artifact using SP points. There we go. Now destroy a tower, and I have 1 tower left to take out, so good. Alright, now we... Yes, you can use abilities on towers, I think. Can you? Come on. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just regular fire. Oh, damn it! That was the... Oh, that was the Nexus. See, that's what I mean. Even being overly aggressive about the minions and knowing I was going to need that tower. Son of a... And I didn't call a siege golem with my strategy skills. Ugh. So yeah, if you don't know that stuff's coming, you're going to end up having to do it in a follow-up quest at some point, or in a Nexus battle, or a Gaia battle. I mean, you will constantly zone into some amount of fuckery in some zone where one of the other 2 factions has all of a sudden just decided to go apeshit and is attacking it. Now we're going to switch characters here. And jump on to the 17 Priest, Cleric, whatever. Spirit, I don't know. The hell is Saint, there we go. So now you've noticed I got a lot of quests going over here. I've got some more gear. I've been spending my points. My gun with my Saint, I have ranked up to C. And I'm going to go over here for a second because I want to show you something with the jewels. Now again, notice that the jewels were account bound. So I don't have very many of them left. Let's head up here where all these vendors are. Now, jewels are the cash shop currency. We still haven't figured out how to actually buy them yet. Maybe you can't, being closed beta. But I'm going to show you something. So, let's say we wanted to create the warrior's boots here. Now, I have the blue crystals, I have the yellow crystals, but I don't have the magical boots that I need. No, I don't want to join the dungeon. But I do have the gold, so I'm missing the boots. Let me create this. Look at what happens. It will let you substitute jewels for whatever materials you're missing. Now, in this case, it's not all that expensive. They're going to take 1 jewel from us for shoes. Now, aha! Jewels. Now, you may not be able to see this web browsed. I don't know if this is going to show up. Jewels 10,000 or jewels 20,000? Okay. It didn't do anything. Let's try that again. Create Guardian or Warrior shoes. Create, buy jewels. I just got 1 button. There's nothing on this. Just jewel 10,000. The word jewel with the number 10,000 and the word jewel with 20,000. I click either one, I get a button that says close, and nothing happens. So, apparently in beta, we're not able to buy it yet, but my point is, you will be able to craft, like, how high can I go? Here's a 5-star pair of Guardian boots. I don't have any of this shit, and I don't have enough gold. So it won't even let me hit create here. So do I have to have at least part of the materials? Oh, I have to have the gold. Okay, so I have to have the gold. Here I have none of the... I don't have any of the materials maxed out. I need 3 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. But I have the gold. So it'll actually let me create this Guardian's helmet, even though I don't have the prerequisite number of materials using jewels. So, I mean, you might consider that pay to win, but you could very easily say... It's not pay to win because you could just farm these items up and craft it without using any jewels. And at the beginning levels, yeah, that's going to be pretty easy to do. I wonder how realistic it is at the higher levels. Let's try, see, like, here's something. I couldn't even equip this probably. But yeah, it'll let me create it. I could spend 1,003 jewels and go ahead and create it, even though I don't have any of this shit yet. So, I mean, there's definitely, if they leave this system like this, there's definitely the argument of huge, much faster progression if you spend some cash. I don't know if it's considered pay to win. It depends on how hard some of these things are to actually get in-game. Because you can do it without any jewels. Jewels aren't a necessary item for the craft. They're just a method to bypass getting some of the materials. So take it for what you will on that one. As soon as we... Okay. So here, I wanted to show you this before we part ways here. Attack started in Thunderstorm Canyon. Don't want to participate. Okay. So here's the world map where shit is going down all over the place. We've got our 3 colors for our different factions. We can get our war details. Take a look at where the battles are going place right now. We're looking at Thunderstorm Canyon. I can move to that zone, or I could just go ahead and jump to that zone, but it cost me a jewel to do so. Otherwise, I would have clicked movement, and it would have just walked all the way here. Okay, that tower was captured. I really would like to get a tower. So this one isn't in the MOBA fashion, as far as, you know, the traditional, here's some lanes and do your thing. But it is kind of the same formula. Take out the towers type deal. Alright, so we use Q. Oh my god, apparently I should not be here yet. I should definitely not be here yet. Oh wait, what's in my mail? Is this... If this is jewels... Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. Because I'm getting pummeled. How do I get back? Do I have a teleport scroll or something like that? Yes. Return scroll. I have mail. I wonder if this is my jewels that I bought with no money. There's the mailbox right over here. So I told you we probably wouldn't... Yeah, okay. So there's my jewels. So you click on buy, it just says close, and then they go ahead and mail them to you. I don't know where I got the bronze stars here, but now I have a shit ton of jewels. Good old closed beta. So I can't tell you how much the jewels are gonna be, but now we can go ahead and just create some shit here. Let's go back to Odin. Yeah, if you want to get stronger, you need better gear. That's perfect. We're gonna scroll straight down to this shit. I don't have the gold for that. I don't have the gold for that. So you are gonna be, you are gonna be locked by gold a bit. You do have to play the game to farm up the gold. So at least there's a barrier forcing people to play. But yeah, let's go ahead and create a Ring of Destruction. Why not? Okay, why can't I? There's a chance to fail creating. Yeah, that's fine. Why aren't you letting me create it? I have the jewels, right? No, apparently I don't. Even though the mail said that I had jewels and bought them, it didn't actually give me the jewels. We don't want to do that. Now, I leave that dungeon thing on because sometimes it is fun. Oh, they already did. To join, just jump into a PvE dungeon and stuff like that. So, it's got a little bit of things for everybody. Crush Online, closed beta, still not quite sure what they're going to do with the jewels, which they didn't let me take anyway from the mailbox. But, if you like the idea of MOBA elements in an RPG, an MMORPG, then this might be doing it for you. So take a look at it if you can get a closed beta key. And until next time, gang, this is Magic Man from MMOBomb.com saying stay safe. We'll see you on the servers.